Well, isn't this a fine how do you do this morning? Oh, I moved. My little helper's sweeping the car off. She's doing a pretty good job too. Oh, didn't do that right. Oh well. It snowed about 3 inches last night. We don't need it, but it does look like Christmas. Isn't that pretty? Snow in the trees, the roads. You wish your coat was waterproof.
Yeah.
Why?
So if you warmer?
Well, you'd be drier. You wouldn't
Drier.
be warmer.
You wet? When you get wet, you kind of get cold too. So.
Yeah. These roads are a mess, Jazzy.
Yep.
Where were all the kids this morning? It's early.
Maybe it's a snow day.
There's no such thing as snow days anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, since that homeschooling thing happened.
Oh no!
Now you got us.
Oh, the only good thing, PI, they have so many snow days.
Do they?
Yeah. Oh, thank you, lady. Really? Come on. No.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it isn't. A snow day is a day where it's just snowing outside and you get to be inside the house, not do any work.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh.
Good night.
Okay, yeah, get out now.
Okay.
Okay, love you.
Bye.
Be good to my mittens. Just got my mittens. I've never even worn them. They're for snowboarding. They're nice. They're really nice Wind River warm gloves. Anyways, she swept the car off with them. That and a little brush, but jeez, my mittens. Well, what am I going to do today? I got to pop by that place that I worked on yesterday and do take the tape off that I put on the wall. And that is it. Done. And then I'm going to go home and work with my beautiful wife on something or other. I'd like to get a bunch of the trim knocked off today. So we'll try and do that. Would you look at that? It all stayed. That's good. I don't know if I'll be asked to glue the quarter round on, but it could be a possibility. Come on. Yesterday didn't want to stick to this stuff. Now it does. Look, I'm back home. I've done some sanding on my windowsill here. It had some chunks taken out of it, so I've used mud to fix it. And I've gone along and I've caulked cracks. Wherever there's a crack, I've caulked it. In here, all the trim stuff. Where else? Well, the rest of the house. Wherever I saw a crack in the trim, like in this stuff, I hate those little black lines that are cracked. So I've gone and done everything. This took a lot. Oh, I missed some right there. I'll have to get those. Yeah, I think I find that looks unfinished and unprofessional. So let's caulk that up and get it finished. I like to use. It's a home hardware caulking. This says Painters. I usually use the 25-year stuff. It works really well. So we're just gonna squeeze this in gently. You don't need a lot. We're just getting rid of the crack. We're not filling huge holes. Okay. You put a wipe with your finger. Ta-da! Crack's gone. Imagine. That's just dirt. Okay. Well, that's how you do that. Oh, and look at, that's how you make a mess on the floor. Like the other trim, the other room, I've gone and fixed this with some mud as well. It's, you know, it'd be right to put in wood, like to take the piece out and replace it, but, well, you can't always do that. Nice. Okay, here's a good example of where I've caulked. You can see it's not the smoothest of transition to the wall, but it's better than that. This is going to take a little extra caulking, but we'll get that caulked up. Another spot I got to get is over here, and this window. This is an exterior window that's supposed to be, well, it's not supposed to go up and down. Not in this application anyways. The guy that had this place before and did the renovations was an idiot. He took the windows apart, he took out the pieces of wood that go in here, that guide the windows. He was something else. And look at the trim. Like it's a mess. Over here, you know, he's scabbed a piece on there. That's not the only place. He took off the trim with the crowbar. Something else. What I'm really doing is I'm fixing other people's mistakes. And I come across that a lot. It's not a big surprise. And it's gonna get worse before it gets better, unfortunately, because house prices are crazy. Oh, come on. Okay, I am making a mess. Officially. I can just smooth out with my finger initially. You see how it's not smooth out up there? This gap's too big. Let's see if we can change that. Oh, yeah. Okay, I gotta get something to wedge in here. Well, there we go. That's got that part caulked up top. I actually nailed that in, that window. I didn't nail it in. There's some trim pieces underneath that are holding it up that I nailed in. So it'll never come out unless somebody decides to change the windows in this place. And that's not going to be me. Okay, looks pretty good. Still got some caulking here that has to be done. You know what? I may as well run that bead. It's going to take a couple of shots to fill that. Same as over here. This is taking a couple of... Put one bead in, but it's going to need more. And this caulking, it shrinks as it dries. So I'm going to let it shrink, and then I'm going to hit it again tomorrow. And that'll fix it. Ideally, you would put some type of backing behind it. You can get this foam roll round stuff that you can slide in there. I don't have any. I used to have some, but I'm not going to go out and buy some just to fill in some cracks around some trim. Okay, let's get this caulked and done. Okay, how can I get in here? Okay, I can do that. Okay, remember, we're not going for perfection. Good enough. See, we've still got some gaps there. That's good enough. It's gonna shrink, and we'll do it again, and it will cover. So that's for tomorrow's video. Well, you gotta wait for it to dry. So, gonna wrap up here. Thanks for watching. Please click clicky things. Remember to like, share, tell your mom. Be nice to people. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. No hugs. Thanks.